Before we begin the story, let us meet the people who bring it to life. Ion Papal-Glenatashului is a poor young man from the village of Pripas. Strong, hard-working, and ambitious, he lives with a desire that dominates his entire existence, to own land. Yet deep in his heart burns another passion, his love for Florica, the most beautiful girl in the village. Anna is the daughter of Vasile Baciu, one of the wealthiest men in Pripas. She's simple, shy, and kind-hearted, caught unwillingly in a game of interests and ambition. Vasile Baciu is a rich, harsh, and violent man who measures a person's worth by the amount of land they possess. Florica is the beauty of the village, poor yet admired by everyone. She's the woman Ion truly loves. George Bulbuck, a wealthy and proud young man, sees Ion as a rival and is willing to defend his honor at any cost. In the background stands Titu Herdelea, the village intellectual, a witness to all these events and a symbol of a world slowly beginning to change. Now, the story can begin. In the heart of Transylvania, at the beginning of the 20th century, lies the village of Pripas. An ordinary village with dusty roads, modest houses, and people whose lives revolve around the work of the fields. Here, land means far more than wealth. It means power, respect, and a future. On a sunny Sunday, the entire village gathers for the traditional hora dance. Music echoes through the courtyard of Widow Teodosia, while the young men and women dance and celebrate. Everyone notices something unexpected. Ion is not dancing with Florica, the girl he loves, but with Anna, the daughter of the wealthy Vasile Baciu. Curious eyes turn toward them. To many, Ion's choice seems strange. To him, however, it is the first step toward his dream. Drunk and furious, Vasile Baciu watches the scene unfold. He cannot accept that a poor peasant would dare approach his daughter. In front of everyone, he insults and humiliates Ion, calling him a pauper and a nobody. Those words burn deep inside the young man's soul. Later, the conflict continues and turns into a violent fight with George Bulbuck, one of the village's most respected young men. But the real battle takes place inside Ion's mind. One day, alone in the fields, he gazes across the vast lands owned by others. Golden crops stretch endlessly before him, and within his heart grows an uncontrollable desire. He bends down and kisses the soil. To him, the earth is not merely property. It is the meaning of life itself. In that moment, he makes a decision that will change his destiny forever. Anna must become his wife, not for love, but for land. Ion begins drawing closer to Anna. Unaccustomed to affection and attention, she falls sincerely in love with him. She believes every word and every promise he makes. One night, Ion seduces her. For Anna, it is the beginning of a love story. For Ion, it is merely another step in his plan. Soon, Anna discovers that she is pregnant. When Vasile Baciu learns the truth, he explodes with rage. He beats his daughter mercilessly and sees the situation as a disgrace upon the family. Desperate and with nowhere else to turn, Anna goes to Ion. In the end, to preserve the family's honor and reputation, Vasile agrees to the marriage. The wedding follows. A day that should have been the happiest of Anna's life, but it is not. As the music plays and the guests celebrate, Ion cannot take his eyes off Florica. Their glances and dances reveal a truth that no one can fully hide. Anna notices everything. She realizes that her husband's heart does not belong to her. After the wedding, the true tragedy begins. Vasile Baciu delays transferring the promised land. Ion grows increasingly angry and frustrated. His desire to possess land turns into an obsession. His fury falls upon Anna. Hoping things might change, she turns to her father for help, but she finds no compassion there either. Vasile Baciu remains as harsh and unforgiving as ever. Trapped between two men who use and hurt her, Anna slowly begins to fade away. Eventually, Vasile gives in. The land is transferred in the name of his grandson, Petrișor. For Ion, it is the moment of victory, When he hears the news, he walks into the fields and gazes upon the land that now belongs to him. He falls to his knees and kisses the soil. In that moment, he feels as if he has conquered the world. But his victory is only an illusion. Anna gives birth to a baby boy, Petrishor. For a short time, it seems that the family might finally find peace. Yet Ion remains unchanged, cold, indifferent, consumed only by work and his own desires. Then tragedy strikes once more. Little Petrishor dies. For Anna, the loss of her child is the final blow. All the suffering she has endured over the years crushes her completely. Left without hope, without love, and without support, she makes a tragic decision. One day, she climbs alone into the attic of the house. No one hears her pain. No one sees her tears. And when she is found, it is already too late. Anna has taken her own life. The entire village is shaken. But time moves forward, and Ion, now free from a marriage that was never a love story, turns back toward his true passion, Florica. But by now, everything has changed. Florica has married George Bulbuck. Despite this, Ion begins secretly meeting her. He confesses that she was the only woman he ever truly loved. For the first time, his words are sincere. But sincerity comes too late. Savista, the woman who notices everything that happens in the village, discovers their relationship and informs George. George's pride and jealousy transform into a thirst for revenge. One night, he waits for Ion. The encounter between the two men is brief and violent. George raises his hoe and strikes him. The blow is fatal. Thus ends the life of Ion Pop Alglanatashalui, the man who wanted to conquer the land, the man who sacrificed love for wealth, the man who achieved everything he desired, only to understand too late the price he had paid. After his death, George is put on trial and sentenced. The village slowly returns to its ordinary rhythm. People continue to work, to love, and to hope. Titu Herdelea leaves Pripas, carrying with him dreams of a better world and a different future. Yet above everything remains the land. The same land that inspired love, hatred, ambition, and tragedy. The dusty roads remain unchanged. The wind continues to sweep across the fields. The old cross watches over the village as a silent witness to time. And Ion's story remains a lesson about desires that can become obsessions. For Ion wanted land, and he obtained it. He wanted love, and he lost it. He wanted to become master of his world, only to discover too late that no one can master destiny. In the end, like all people, he returned to the very soil he loved more than anything else. And so, in the village of Pripas, life goes on, while the earth remains eternal and people pass away with time.